Oh, the internet can totally see you now. Hi. Hey. Greetings. Oh, how's it going, everybody? I'm gonna be messing around on nightmare difficulty with the survival shit turned on in Prey. Because I don't really feel like doing much else with my evening. And I still feel like shit. So, I'm excited. I'm excited to get fucked from all directions by mimics. You feeling any better today? No, I'm feeling quite a bit worse. But it's okay. It's hopefully only temporary. My face is all sunken and pale, and my nose is all stuffy. It's annoying. It's like all my blood has been replaced by mucus. Oh no, don't feel like shit. Believe me, I'm trying. Alright, two streams today. Well, it's just that I don't really have anything else that I feel like doing with my evening, so it's like, I don't know. I might as well hang out with with some chat people because my grandparents aren't here, so I can stream at whatever fucking time of the day I want. My sister was gonna come over and we were gonna talk. I was gonna talk to her about remote job stuff for her, but she's not doing that anymore, it seems. So, oh well. If she texts me now, I'll just tell her it's too late. But yeah, hey Ted Anderson. Yup, I sure am gonna do something entertaining tonight. I'm gonna suffer for your enjoyment. Is the turtle there? Yes, the turtle's here. It's just me and the turtle. Shriek as much as you need to. Maybe I will. Darkness takes hold as I launch Prey so that we can all see the video games. How quickly the tide turns. That's why, Frozen Owl. Oh, I don't have a turtle now. My grandparents have had a turtle for like 10 years. Cumulatively 10 years. Technically, my family has had the turtle for a little longer than that, but it belongs to my grandparents now. I told this story on a previous stream. My dad caught the turtle about 10, almost 15 years ago while he was fly fishing with just bait and the bobber and no hook. And the turtle was a little baby, and we didn't have any pets at the time, so we took it home, and it became a pet. And then after a couple of years, my grandparents' last pet died, and they didn't want to get another dog or cat, so they abducted our turtle, and the turtle became a member of their family. And now I live with my grandparents, so, you know, I get to hang out with the turtle regularly. Alright, so I have to refresh my game capture so you can actually see Prey. Wait for it. There it is, there's Prey. The turtle does have a name. The turtle's name is Speedy, because goddamn, that turtle is way fast. People give turtles shit for being all slow, but that turtle can really motor. I will talk about the turtle forever. The turtle is so good. Oh god, fuck. I really do feel like shit today. but the thing is, right? Alright, okay. When you were a kid, person watching this, if you are a kid, maybe you've had this experience recently. When you were a kid, were you ever, like, sick, but, like, not so sick that you couldn't just, like, sit up on your couch and play video games all day? That's the kind of sick that I feel right now, where it's like, I visibly look like shit, and I feel like shit, but not so shitty that I can't live my daily life. It's just bothersome. Turt Reynolds is really good. Oh, that's great, H-Fear. That's good shit. Alright, so as our playthrough of Prey grows longer and longer, you can see our playthrough is at about 10 hours or so now. Oh, that's a bummer, H-Fear. What a sad ending to a good story. As our Prey playthrough gets longer, I've grown itchy. My mouse clicking finger and my WASD fingers have grown itchy with the desire to play more Prey. I wanted to try the new survival mode options, and I feel like the best way to try them out is to just fucking throw myself in at the deep end and play on nightmare difficulty with the survival options turned on and see whatever happens. Let's do it. It's Prey on... Well, actually, hang on. I have a save here I need to delete real quick. Yep. Get rid of this one. This was just a little side playthrough I was doing to test out Neuromod stuff for the main playthrough, which means I can safely get rid of it. Alright. We're playing on nightmare difficulty with the survival mode options on. For those who don't know about the survival mode options, they were added when the Moon Crash DLC released, and they were already in the code for the main game, so all they had to do was officially enable them and add the items to get rid of the traumas, which is what they're called. Here you go. Here's the survival mode options. Weapon degradation. Shooting and reloading your weapons will make them jam when you fire them, if you do it a lot, and you can use scrap parts to repair them. Traumas, like falling from high heights, getting set on fire, getting hit in the head, getting scared by enemies. All that stuff doesn't go away until you cure it, and they affect stuff like making it so that you bleed when you run and you lose health when you sprint or jump, or third-degree burns reduce your max health, stuff like that. And the last one is if your suit is under, I think it's like 70% suit health, I think it is, your suit is leaking when you're in space and you have an oxygen meter. Is this the dark no torches run of Prey? Yeah, pretty much is that. Yeah. Hey Vortmax, welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome to Prey. Let's do this. We're playing as Girl Morgan on the normal stream, so we'll play as Guy Morgan so that you can hear Guy Morgan's voice acting. The real Dark Souls was Prey all along. Man, listen, if I wanted to do like Prey Nightmare Survival Hardcore, I could do like a permadeath run of this and then really disappoint myself. Oh man. I'm excited. I have never played Prey on Nightmare difficulty before, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. Gonna have to run off and get food. Please still be going in 20 minutes or so. We might be out of the intro after then. Before then is what I meant to say. Before then, after then, pretty much the same sentiment. We'll still be going is what I mean. Immediately murdered by a coffee cup. Yeah, probably. Anyway, I still feel like shit, so this is going to be a more slow-paced stream than usual. I'm probably not going to yell unless I get scared, which is most likely to happen in a game like Prey. So look forward to that. It's going to be great. Was that a pre-loading loading screen? No. The one with the picture of the suit on it is the normal loading screen, and then the second loading screen is pre-caching all of the textures for the level, so that there's no pop-in and all that stuff. And it works really well, actually. You can turn it off in the options menu if you really want to, but all it does is add a bunch of pop-in everywhere, so it's really not worth doing it. It's worth waiting the extra 30 or so seconds or whatever it is.
Hey, Morgan, wake up. You're burning daylight. Send the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon.
You've been streaming a lot for feeling so bad. Oh, it's alright, Vortmax. Streaming helps me. It helps distract me from feeling like crap. Because, like I said, this is the kind of this is the kind of feeling like crap where, like, where it's the kind of feeling like crap where if I was just sitting here by myself alone in my room, all I would be able to do is think about how shitty I feel, and then it would make me feel worse. So for those of you that haven't seen the Prey stream, I'm about to spoil a bunch of stuff for you.
These things can be tricky, you know.
So if you haven't watched part 1 of the Prey stream, you might want to tune out for the intro here. Check it out, there's scuff marks where this fake door is. Check it out, there's scuff marks here on the floor because Morgan comes and stands here every morning. I think there's another scuff mark somewhere around here. There's scuff marks all over the floor. Yeah, there's scuff marks here in the kitchen too because Morgan goes here every day. I think there's some in front of the computer too. Oh, maybe not. There's an oil stain on the door from where Morgan touches the door handle every day, and for some reason there's a coat hanger on the back of the door, even though that doesn't make any sense. None of these doors open. There's a bunch of scuff marks here, and I'm going to show you something really fun about the fish tank in a minute. There's some really fun stuff about that fish tank. When you eventually break out of this area, you can see that this is an actual leak caused by a water pipe, like, way down there. Like, in fact, it's here too, and it's also leaking here. So, like, this is a real fucking water pipe that this real person is fixing. But yeah, there's scuff marks here on the floor because the wall turns. There's scuff marks here because this door is fake. And then when you hit the button for the roof, you don't actually go anywhere. See, scuff marks are still here. Scuff marks are still here. Because all that happened was that this wall turned. And if you look, you can see that it's, like, super clearly fake. It's like... Oh, I love that shit. So good. There's scuff marks here because Morgan walks directly to the helipad every day. Bunch of footprints here, too. If you look down... I don't know if I can see it from here. I would have to take a bunch of boxes in the elevator with me and stack them. Matter of fact, I wonder if I can go back down. Can I go back down? Yeah, I can. Hey, look, the helicopter music's still playing even though we went back down. We're taking a box with us. Here. Come with me, box. I know. That's what I like about all this stuff that I'm pointing out, is that it's like the first time through, like, this completely fools you because you're not trained to look for any of this shit in a video game. But then the second time through, like, it all just juts out to you. I would need to stack more boxes, but if you get up onto the lip over here, you can jump up and see the edge of the simulation with, like, the looking glass letters and stuff. And the code and all that stuff. It requires taking basically everything out of your apartment in order to do it, though, because you have to make a giant Morgan-sized stack of boxes and then jump on top of it. Like, for that one, you really have to want to see it, which means you probably already know what's going on. I pointed this out, too. I pointed this out on a private stream I did, an unlisted one, but while I'm jumping up and down here, notice that the TranStar building in the simulation is shaped exactly like Talos 1. Like it's almost 1-to-1 except for the statues of lions and stuff.
Mr. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way.
Let's fucking do it.
Is just a short hop.
Oh.
78 degrees. Clear skies all the way. That's a nice view on the bay there.
Those birds just got fucking mulched by that helicopter. But yeah, here, check it out. We're about to get a really good look at it. And of course, there's the foot tapping. But yeah, it's even got the little ridge on the top where the arboretum usually is, except it's replaced with a helipad. I love this intro. The whole damn thing is so
Mr.
good.
Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
Oh, it opens so strongly. Let's see if the box is still here. No, it's not. Wow. Okay. There's a log you can find where they talk about removing any props and stuff that are on the helipad during the ride. Scuff marks are still here because Morgan walks the same path from the same helipad. You know, all that shit. Also, if you look, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, whatever. They actually cheat a little bit with the helicopter. So this is the only part of the intro that I found from like just poking around at it that's kind of inconsistent. Is like the helicopter looks like a totally real ass helicopter right now, but when we come back, it's gonna be like propped up on springs and stuff. So like they cheat a little bit with the helicopter, which is a shame. But they don't cheat much.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
There's bunch of scuff marks everywhere here because all this shit slides around. Scuff marks here because Morgan just walks to the elevator.
Welcome,
You know,
Morgan
all that
Yu.
stuff.
You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
Yeah, maybe they modeled Talos 1 after the real TranStar building, like in real life in the game. Not real life as in our real life, but you know what I mean.
Morgan,
Scuff marks are still
finally.
here. Hey, Alex. Don't mind me. Just fucking around. Just fucking around, spoiling the game for people. No actual
Hey,
spoilers on this stream, by the
You
way.
don't look terrible
There's
in a
not
transfer
going to be
uniform.
any real spoilers
How's
for
your
the
eye?
game.
Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your brother in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
You got it. Just be myself. So just act like a huge spaz and jump around and cough a lot. You got it.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably
Button.
not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready.
You got it. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Wonderful.
They have
You're absolutely
special lines if
fine.
you throw the box at the glass.
Let's move on to room B then.
But yeah, this really is such a great reveal. I really like this this intro is so strong just overall. Like even like the
Okay,
ruse
well,
part is
listen
super strong,
carefully.
right? But beyond that,
I'd like you to do
like
your
as a
best to
narrative way
hide
to
in
set
this
up the
room.
game, it's just so
Take your
good.
time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
Can you actually mess these up so bad the scientists will say weird stuff? Yeah, you can. Check this out.
synaptic register at all?
But yeah, you're hiding behind the chair is actually how you get the special line. I imagine that they didn't think that people would think to do this, but yeah.
Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
There's scuff marks on the floor where they walk through the same test every day. And hey, that guy in the background over there is the guy that's mind-controlled later on. I pointed him out. So there's a guy in the medical center in the lobby later on in the game who's been mind-controlled. It's this guy standing back here. I'm sorry, Laser Maniac. I'm sorry you missed the music.
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible. Without
got it.
thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready.
Sure thing.
I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening?
You can see your apartment through the window there.
Installed exactly what Tina brought down.
If you like press your face up against the glass, you can see your apartment in there. And you also can see the poster for the soundstage back there.
Having some trouble
See it?
with
But nobody would ever
Not
think to
your
look at
fault.
that, like on their
You're
first
fabulous,
playthrough.
actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
Or scuff marks. Like clearly, a lot of the stuff that I'm pointing out here is stuff that you would never ever notice or have any reason to look at. But I really enjoy that from an in-universe perspective, they put that stuff there when they otherwise wouldn't have had to.
Can someone get me a cup of coffee?
Oh, I missed it. Darn it! I didn't look up in the
Okay, Morgan.
in the previous room. You can look up there and you can see the big giant fucking sign that says Simulation Labs. You can kind of see it if I jump. But yeah, there's a big giant sign up there that says Simulation Lab A or whatever. I was just looking. You can just look right at it.
Wonderful job.
Kind of like watching Fight Club for the second time. Yeah, kind of. It kind of is like that.
Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
Let's go somewhere familiar.
Whenever you're ready, Morgan. Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going. Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
Agreed.
Not your problem, right?
Oh, if someone's a judgy Jason over here.
Almost done. Interesting. Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... Where's my coffee? It's empty.
It's kind of cool how they redirect your attention like that. Pretty neat. Hey, that's Dimitri Bowser right there. The guy with the shotgun. It's pretty cool how like you listen to the character and you miss the reveal. But if you're just being a doofus and you're goofing off,
Simmons, what's going
it's
on?
super obvious.
We have a problem.
What about
Yeah, it looked like the lady noticed something was weird, but she didn't recognize like, hey, why are there two fucking coffee cups there all of a sudden? I'm about to blow your goddamn mind.
Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Like, okay, alright. You may think that I've shown you everything there is to see that spoils the reveal in this opening segment. Like, alright. This is something that even I didn't think of until I tried it just to see what would happen. So okay. Watch this shit. We're gonna put our suit on, like normal. And what the game wants us to do here is the game wants us to grab the wrench and then go break the window in our apartment and have the oh no, holy shit reveal.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we
I'm about to blow your
My
mind.
code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
Good idea. But you know what? I think going out onto the balcony is dangerous, so instead, we're gonna break out this way. Look at this. You can just fucking climb on through. Come on, Morgan. Get on out there. Ugh! Okay, Morgan doesn't want to get out here for some reason. But yeah, you can break the fish tank, and the fish tank's not real. I think you need to stack something up to climb on through there. But yeah, you can get out that way too if you really want to. We'll do it the right way though, because Morgan's not cooperating today. Patched exploit. Yeah, maybe.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
Morgan's too fat to fit through. Well, male Morgan is. I don't know about female Morgan. Maybe female Morgan could fit through the entrance. There's Looking Glass simulation. Fun times. Alright, so Nightmare difficulty changes things pretty significantly when it comes to the player's health and damage and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't actually tweak the locations of any loot, which is nice, because if there's anything that you want to pick up, you can still go there and pick it up as early as you possibly can in order to give yourself a little advantage. I think higher difficulties also change the random loot that generates from dead enemies and dead humans and all that stuff. Searchable containers and all that. But static loot that is just placed around the game world is still the same. So that's nice. You can use the dead body to help you climb up. Well, there you go. You can get out of that window. Just gotta be careful. But yeah, survival mode, breakable weapons, status ailments of all kinds of fun types, and oxygen levels in space if your suit has low health. But yeah, look, see, here's what I was talking about. You can see that like even if the helicopter was just kind of sitting there, like this would still be super obviously fake. But I guess not. I don't know. I guess it's sitting perfectly enough so that you probably wouldn't notice. So that you realistically wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, it retracts to form the big old H on the landing pad, right? Like, in reality, the helicopter doesn't actually go anywhere. Like, this just lifts up and it pretends to be flying, which is fucking silly. That's so silly. It's so dumb. Oh, but it works so well for fooling both Morgan and the player. But, yeah, get ready for a super pro speed run of Prey. I hope you're ready for my sweet speed run.
Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
My totally sweet speed run in which I won't die, not a single time ever. It's not gonna happen. I know what you're thinking. See, Jacobs, you're bullshitting.
Alex.
But I'm
Servants,
not.
what's going on? We have a problem.
I'm a pro.
About Morgan. He's alive, sedated. Clean it up. I'm on
Oh,
our way.
this.
Got it.
You can see this sign just completely plainly clear from down there in the testing rooms. It's pretty funny. All right, I'm done pointing stuff like that out now. We're just gonna play the game now. Sorry, I don't know. It's just really fun to point that stuff out. Where did it fucking go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Fuck you. If I ever did a Let's Play of Prey, I would absolutely go back through the intro immediately after ending it with like a like an edited like flashback sequence of me looking at all of the scuff marks and stuff. Like I would look at them on the floor even on the first time, and I wouldn't draw any attention to them. And then on the flashback, I would be like, my God, it was there in front of me the whole time. My whole life was a lie. That's pretty cool. Anyway, time to wrench some zombie aliens. I'm surprised there aren't any tricks like the mimics appearing in your inventory because you picked up a mimic. That'd be pretty fucked up. That's pretty great.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
What happened to my last playthrough? Nothing. It's still going on. I'm just doing this because I feel like it. Like there's like I'm really just doing this to pass the time because it's like I don't really feel like doing anything else this afternoon. Hell yeah, super cool death cam for something like that. Ugh. You know, they do look pretty creepy when they're just like scuttling on the floor like that. Like the mimics are weirdly cute in a strange way because they're just like little blobs with wiggly limbs. But when they're scuttling along the ground like a crab or a spider, it's just the worst. They genuinely do me a frighten when they do that. I don't appreciate when they do me a frighten. See you later, Speedball. Thanks for stopping by. Hello there, sir.
That was a phantom. Type in Anthrophantasmus.
That was a phantom, and you decided to smack it for some reason. That probably wasn't a smart decision. So, stealth kills and, like, glue gun kills become very, very, very important in Nightmare difficulty, I assume. I haven't played any of it, but I guess we'll find out. So you can see the glue cannon has a little 39% next to it. Well, that's because it has durability now. And if it breaks, I'm going to need to use a repair kit to fix it. Or scrap parts or something like that. So, I gotta keep an eye on that. Hey, Redshirt 17.
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
Foyer is a fun word. I would have just said atrium. But I guess I'm not special because of that. You know? I'm not an intellectual because I would say atrium instead of foyer. It really is more like an atrium than a foyer, though. It's not... Oh, God. Hey, you, come here. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Look at that, there's two of them right there. Hey, yeah! Where did the other one go? Did the other one escape? Or did it die? Oh. Oh, you had the perfect disguise. You are totally right that the male January sounds much more ominous. Yeah, so that's... So... hey, Zoe, welcome to Prey on Nightmare Survival, because God help me. So I mentioned a couple of Prey streams ago that I feel like that, or maybe it was on the last one, I don't remember, that I kind of like the female Morgan's voice acting better for some situations, but the male Morgan's voice actor for other situations. And one of those situations is the portrayal of January and December. I feel like female Morgan does a much better job of making January sound like a friendly helper, which is probably their intention. But male Morgan does a lot better job of making December sound like weird and crazy, which also was probably their intention. I'm gonna pick up... I don't know what I'm gonna pick up, actually. Well, because of nightmare difficulty, I'm probably gonna be spending a lot more ammo, which means I'm probably gonna have to use the wrench more in combat. So we are gonna focus on improving my health first. It's time to stick needles in our eyeballs in the name of health. Yay! Hey Sarah, welcome back from your school holiday program.
I'm sure there are many TranStar personnel who wish they had stronger, faster bodies at the moment. Now, let's get you to the main lobby.
Also living. Stronger, faster bodies that also were alive. Altman be praised. But yeah, we're gonna be beating a lot of stuff up with the wrench probably, so I'm gonna focus on the wrench for now, I think. Yeah, the eyeball needle stuff is really uncomfortable, isn't it? It's always uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable in Dead Space, and it's uncomfortable here as well. There's no way to make that stuff be a fun, comfortable experience, I don't think. You've never finished Dead Space 2 because of that? Wow, that's really close to the end, too. You were almost there. Eighth wonder of the world is in space. That doesn't make a single bit of damn sense. But maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point of saying that. Is like, the eighth wonder of the world is in space. That's a funny twist on what you thought it would be. Alright, this is a stupid little thing, but they put cigarette butts near the ashtray. I don't know. It's just like, this game is just chock full of fun, like, little details, stuff that you would never ever think about. Like, how many games do you think would actually put cigarette butts near the ashtray? Probably quite a few, actually. But it's still fun that they cram details like that in whenever they could. Because it's free. It's free to put cigarette butts near the ashtray in the video game. Like, what does it cost? Like, a kilobyte of processing power? Yeah, I know. Especially given what we know now about volunteers and why they're on the station. Welcome, volunteers. Have fun. Have a fun time on Talos 1. Sarah says, I just realized I've never seen someone playing as Dude Morgan. Yeah, it's because Girl Morgan's good. Both Morgans are good. But yeah, people play as Girl Morgan a lot. I actually think Girl Morgan makes more sense as a protagonist. Like, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? But I feel like Alex and Morgan's sibling, not really rivalry, but their siblinghood works a little bit better with Morgan as the smaller sister than the slightly smaller brother. Makes the dynamic a little bit more interesting, I guess.
Ready for your first real view of the world?
On nightmare difficulty? My God. Space. The final frontier no more. What happens when space isn't the final frontier anymore? What becomes the new final frontier? Rest in peace, Dr. Calvino.
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see. I know you have a lot of questions.
I said this on the other stream I did, the other fucking around stream I did, but man, it sure is a bummer that Dr. Calvino was alive until like half an hour before we got here. I would have liked to talk to Dr. Calvino. He literally just died. It's really a shame. Alright, I'm gonna make a bad decision here, and we're gonna fight the Phantom here. Because if you go the long way around over here, this Phantom that's about to spawn in here doesn't spawn. But because I decided to go this way, the Phantom is here now. So God help us. I guess that's true. I guess after space is no longer the final frontier, the final frontier becomes farther out in space. Because like once you've been to space, you need to go farther out in space to get anywhere.
All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Well, that wasn't so bad. That could have gone worse. Oh shit. Right. I have a teeny tiny little inventory again. Darn it. And hey, one cool thing about replaying Prey when you've already played through it is that, like, the side quests and stuff don't just magically start when you find them. So that means that stuff like this side quest for the alarm bells thing, this is already here. So, as I did on the first stream, we can just collect all these early and we can have some extra neuromods early on. How about that? Space 2. The finalist frontier. The most final of all frontiers. Oh, God. Ow. That fucking turret just shot me. Why, turret? Why have you betrayed me like this? Go, turret, go. Then there's a mimic over here, too, I think. Yeah, there it is. Get him. Show him who's boss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Morgan? Ugh. Oh, shit. I'm stuck in this booth. Maybe I can glue my way out of here. Glue, C. Jacobs. Glue! Oh, shit. Well, that's not great.
Good morning, Talos. All personnel
And
should
so
report to
Morgan
their
died,
workstations for the day.
stuck in
If you
a
expect to be
counter.
absent for any reason, please inform your immediate supervisor.
God! Glue, Morgan, glue! Maybe crouch? I am crouched. I can't. Hitting the crouch button does nothing. This is something that could only happen to me. This could not happen to anyone except for your pal C. Jacobs. I gotta like drop this. I gotta drop this fan in like the perfect spot to block myself. Come on, Morgan. Great. Morgan's tiny legs are stuck. Install a neuromod, of course. Increase my medical knowledge. Increase my hacking skill. Jet. Try recycling yourself. Ooh, maybe I can throw a recycle grenade and the pull of the recycle grenade will unstick me. Yeah, it worked! Yeah! Sarah, you're a genius! Yes! Oh, video games are great! Oh, video games are really good, dude! Oh, elevator's not working. Darn it. Oh man, I love video games.
Getting around is going to be a problem. The main lift is broken. The system is telling me it's fine. It's just... the diagnostic code is changing every time I make a request. I'll let you know if I find a workaround.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that, January. Sarah says, I was just encouraging you to kill yourself, but that works too. Oh, how much does the extra inventory space cost? Oh shit, I need to get repair first, right? Which is fine, actually, because I needed repair anyway to be able to fix my guns. Getting around is going to be a problem, it's true. No kidding. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't reload there. Never give up. Let that be a lesson to you. Never, ever give up. I can't believe that. That really is something that would only happen to me. I bet that nobody who has, like, despite how easy that is to get yourself stuck there, I bet that somehow nobody has ever done it. I'm the only one. I'm just that cursed. Oh, man. Now, where were we before that horrible thing happened? It's kind of bullshit that the mimics can just iframe through your attacks, but whatever. It's fine. The mimic can do as the mimic pleases. Really, I'm just here to help the mimics get around by unlocking all of the doors on the station. Have you thought about that? Like, all these doors are locked, which means that the mimics can't get in or out. Like, in the lobby, I guess it doesn't matter, because the mimics are already everywhere in here. But still, like, phantoms and all that other stuff, like, they can't actually get around the station right now because all the doors are locked. But I'm about to unlock all the doors. So realistically speaking, the spread of the Typhon is at least partly my fault. OMG Hot Boss. OMG Hot Boss. I guess you're right. I guess that since the Typhon is all goofy or I meant to say goopy, but they're goofy as well. Since they're all goopy, I guess they can just kind of get around wherever they want. Vents, cracks in doors, and all that shit.
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
Technically speaking, isn't the entire Talos 1 incident your fault? Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess in recent episodes of the stream, we have learned that, haven't we? There's a family portrait with Mail Morgan in it. Yeah. Oh yeah, inventory's full. I need to increase the size of my pockets with magic alien goop. I like this music. Good musical cue. Not book. I can't recycle book. Book contains knowledge. I know, like, this game is great if you've ever had a fantasy of sneaking into your coworkers' offices and reading all their emails. Like, if you've ever thought about doing that just to see what they're talking about in their spare time, this is the game for you. I guess I could have hacked my own computer there, but it's okay. So, for those of you that are looking for, like, a slow-paced playthrough where I read all the logs and stuff, you're gonna have to watch the normal stream for that. Because in this one, we're getting to the meat of things, where everything goes horribly wrong, and I get murdered a bunch. That's what we're all here for tonight. I don't mind that, Peter Bite. Some people use my Let's Plays and streams to fall asleep.
Day, right? If I'm talking to myself, it must be.
Fine.
Now, your memory's shot full of holes. I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process to bring you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part, turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did.
Yeah, it was kind of a
question
dick
is,
move, thinking
why?
about it. It was kind of a dick move, and
You're not gonna like
in the
what I have to
long
say
run,
next.
it didn't really make a damn bit of sense, did it? Good work, Alex.
I thought I found every one of those damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
You know, I bet if you had actually sat tight, I bet he eventually would have showed up. Like, if you had the option to just hang out, I bet Alex eventually would have showed up.
Alex cut us off from the Looking
Or
Glass
somebody
servers.
would have.
Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there.
Maybe.
Looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
Good luck, January. Good luck to you as well. Hey, Seldom Seen. Welcome to Prey on Nightmare Survival difficulty, aka let's watch C. Jacobs get tortured for a couple hours. Have you ever infoscope scanned a decoy of yourself? Yes, actually, we did it on the last stream. I did it on the stream before this one. This isn't part of the series of streams that I'm doing on Prey, though. This is just a fun little side thing that I'm doing because I'm bored. Like, we haven't actually got to the reason why this stream is going to be so extremely difficult yet. Like, I know I'm kind of making Prey look like chump change right now, but boy, it's not going to stay that way. Just you wait. But I guess Nightmare difficulty is where, like, where your knowledge of the game can really help you, right? Because if you already know where all of the mimic spawns and stuff are, you can just kind of take them out as soon as you see them. But I'm sure there are people that have played on Nightmare on their like first ever playthrough of Prey, and boy, that sure does seem like a bad idea. But I bet people have done it. Oh, this mimic made a very bad decision on where to hide. Oh, is that chair not a mimic? Okay. Darn it. Ah! Professional. We're gonna go and get that shotgun. That seems like a good idea. No, the wrench does not break, but all the rest of the weapons do, including the glue gun. I don't know if the stun gun breaks though. The stun gun might not have durability. Oh, it sure does. Never mind. Great. Cool. But yeah, everything has durability now. And it's all really low, too, which is wonderful. I can't wait until that starts being a factor that I have to deal with. Like, at least it's not Far Cry, where your guns would just randomly explode in your hands. That's probably something to be thankful for. That chair sure did make a bad decision on where it was placed by a human being. Durability is only an issue on 0, but on 0 it becomes really unreliable. Well, I can't wait until we get there, especially if it happens, or I suppose I should say when it happens in the middle of combat. Because you know it's going to. I know it's going to. That'd be just my luck. Yeah, oh! Okay, we traded blows on that one. That was like an anime cross counter. You need to unjam between every shot. Well, that sucks. Let's try to keep that from happening if we can. Yeah, I like that the wrench can't break. You know, it's nice. Because the wrench breaking is just excessive, I think. I'm gonna make the stupid decision to go into the trauma center here. This is a very bad idea. I don't think there's even anything in here that I can get right now. Well, no, I guess, like, there's like one neuromod. And then there's the other if I sequence break that other quest. But there's also this fucking guy in here. So it's like, is this really such a good plan? I'm trying to draw this normal Typhon over. Come here, Garfield. Come here. Garfield? Okay, Garfield's coming. Here he comes. Here comes Garfield. Hey-ya! Uh-oh. Garfield's friend decided to show up as well. And, that's probably a bad thing that's happened to me just now. We'll be fine. Really? He just didn't seem to mind that at all. Cool. Really cool. Yikes. We're fine. Everything's fine. I know what you may be thinking. See, Jacobs, that went really poorly. And you're right. So I'm burned now. You can see it's the status effect in the bottom left. That means that my maximum health is reduced until I find a burn heal at my local Pokemon Mart. I sure do hope that there is a way to heal the burn in this area, because having to walk around with like 75 max health is gonna suck dick. You know what? Actually, that could have gone worse, because I could be deceased. Oh god. Hey Morgan. Use a dermal web skin graft or visit a medical operator. Okay. Well, good news. There's a medical operator right over here. Hell yeah. Medical operators have comments on status effects. Well, that's kind of cool.
Star Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy.
Okay,
Please
calm down.
Clear of aperture.
Hi there.
Diagnosing. Full thickness burn. Recommend to breathe. Regional anesthetic. Try to relax. Good as new. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Try to relax. You got it. Thank God I've completed the quest Traumatized. I have successfully encountered trauma in my life and resolved it thusly. Is there glass? What a hero I am. Eventually I'll get that completed quest notification in real life too. But anyway, yeah, special types of Typhon are probably going to be fucking murderers on this playthrough, which is great. I'm really, really looking forward to being murdered by all kinds of Typhon. Everywhere, across the whole game. The special glowy ones are probably going to be the worst offenders. Venkara says, "Gah, I just looked up debridement, or whatever the operator said. What is it? What did it just recommend to me? Did it recommend taking all of my skin off? Is it going to deglove my Morgan?" Hey, thanks, Ted Anderson. I was about to try and guess, but it's nice that somebody already has the solution in front of me so that I don't have to guess. Because I would have gotten it eventually, but eh. Oh, it's not fun? Oh no. Oh god. I'm not gonna look it up, but from the way people are talking about it, it doesn't sound fun. Hell yeah, we did it.
You seem frustrated. I have months.
That was basically him saying, "You mad, bro."
Listening to the logs, reading the research, playing catch up.
Do you know how many times we've had this conversation? This is the 5th time.
Does it always go the same way?
Not always.
What does that mean?
What do you think it means?
Well, I think it means you should be concerned as my counselor.
You left yourself a message.
Concerned.
Would you like to listen to it?
No.
I think it would help.
I said no, that's not me.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just know.
You agreed to this.
Damn,
this was
Morgan.
all your idea. Yours and Alex's.
I didn't agree to any of this. All right, that Morgan is not me. I would never. Do you know what's going on in psychotronics? Do you?
If I did, I could.
This dude really is the worst psychiatrist ever.
What do you know about the Typhon?
We shouldn't talk about them. Not without your brother present.
Them. You do know, you snake. How can you sit there?
Morgan, take a deep breath. Here.
I don't want a pill. I want this station shut down. I want Earth.
Morgan.
I said no!
Okay. I'm going to call Alex.
He really is just the worst at his job. Like, okay, even giving him the benefit of the doubt, like, even, like, assuming, like, the shit about him, like, being secretly trying to case people, right, to make files on them and shit, like, even assuming that's true, he's so shitty at it because nobody likes him and nobody listens to him. Okay, I killed that one. Go me. Yeah, I imagine New Game Plus is quite fun in this game. Just having all of the powers from the start and just, like, being able to go wherever and do whatever you want. He sounds much more whiny than Girl Morgan. Yeah, so that log specifically, he gets a lot more upset than Girl Morgan does about it. Female Morgan handles that news about the Typhon really well comparatively. But Male Morgan just starts screaming. Oh shit, I don't have enough space for the Boltcaster. Here, I'll drop this flower. Just put that flower on the ground, that's fine. Yes, I have Twilight Mage. Should I just increase my inventory size again? Just carry the whole world in my pockets? No, I don't need it right now. Let's see. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus on wrench attacks because I'm really gonna need it. Because I'm gonna be pretty low on ammo. Maybe not at the beginning, but later on I certainly will be. Does the stun gun count as a gun or a tool for gunsmith or lab tech? Which one is it? I don't remember. We're gonna get one more neuromod and then we're gonna wrench the whole goddamn world. I am become wrench, destroyer, Typhon. Recycle stuff to make more room. Yeah, I'm on my way there now. We are gonna go this way. Because I forgot to go to the employee lounge over here. Whoopsie doodles. Oh, this is a mimic! Ooh. Close. The stun gun is gunsmith? Okay, thank you. Oh wait, I have to go here to get to the staff lounge. Right. It's a security device, so it counts as a gun. I see. Hello there, Randolph Hutchinson. I don't know if I would want my name to be Randolph Hutchinson. See, that's one thing that's fun about this game, is that all of the corpses and all of the people you encounter have names. So it's like you can just make a mental note to yourself where it's like, would I be okay with my name being Randolph Hutchinson? And usually the answer will be no. Wait, what? Oh shit, it's you. Hey, come here. Come here, you bastard. Yeah! Use my wrench foo on you. Oh yeah, the stun gun is great. The stun gun is useful throughout the entire game. It is a really, really good weapon. It's one of the best tools you have in your arsenal. Morgan is actually the wrench. I mean I've never got the inclination to set the wrench down, so I mean, you may very well be right. We may not actually be controlling Morgan here. The wrench may be controlling Morgan.
Good morning, Talos. Warning. Tampering with administrative controls on workstations or keypads may result in electric shock. If you're having trouble accessing a system, please send a help alert to security.
I bet that's not true. I bet the only reason that they say that is so that people don't mess with like administrative controls. I bet they're just saying that so that people don't put like 1111 into the keypad and then get into locked areas. My God. The wrench is representative of humankind. The wrench is what we all should ascribe to be. The wrench is what we all need in our lives. It is what we have foreseen as a civilization. It is what we deserve. It is what we are. It is what we have become. Really? You're gonna be that way, Prey? Shit. Oh, damn it. I shot between his legs and it didn't count. As it turns out, shooting between a Typhon's legs does not count as shooting the thing behind them. Instead, it counts as shooting them. Because, a little known fact about the Typhon is that they have an unusually large hitbox for a living creature. Like human beings, human beings have a 1-to-1 hitbox. Like in a fighting game, human beings would be the most balanced character. The hitbox is only as large as the human, but for Typhon that's not the case. I'm waiting for this guy to walk over to this explosive. Oh, you're right. Yeah, if you consume all of the organic material by just getting hungry and eating everything in the cabinets, there will be nothing left. Go ahead. Walk over to the explosive. What? He just fucking landed right on his feet. What a dick. What a dick. What the fuck, man? He just landed right on his feet. I just did a pop fly on that guy, and then he just had a perfect balance for a goopy creature. Increases battery life of the flashlight. Okay, I'll take it. Sure. But I wanted the neuromod. The golden gun is really good. The golden gun is my favorite gun. Because it's like, I think the developers recognized that a golden pistol is the coolest shit. And they were like, the player is obviously going to want to have this at some point. So okay, they can have it. Up. So what now? Recycler mod. You're right. You're right. I should have used the bolt caster to lure him. That would have been a good idea. You know what they say? Hindsight is 20/20, and C. Jacobs is good at video games. All things that are true. I'm not going to swing my wrench near that explosive. That's probably a bad idea. Yup, you're right. Don't forget my plasmids, aka the stun gun. Zap 'em, then whack 'em. The 1-2 punch. Don't forget the trinkets either. You're right. Never ever forget the trinkets. Hell yeah. Take hot poops on everything. You know it. That's what I do. That's how I live my life. Get owned, loser. It's all your fault. You deserve that. Crazy robot. Exactly. You have to remember the basics of CQC in order to use the wrench appropriately. Although here's the thing about that, is that like on Nightmare difficulty, I'm not, by upgrading the wrench's damage, I'm not really making it more powerful than it normally would be. I'm actually making it as powerful as it normally would be, because on Nightmare you do less damage to stuff. So basically what I just did by upgrading my wrench's damage is I upgraded my wrench's damage to normal wrench damage. Yeah, Dark Souls is a real good game that lets you throw poop as a weapon. I have never had a more fun time throwing poop at my enemies than in Dark Souls. Well, I probably want to clear some space in my inventory for that neuromod. I'm gonna drink this alcohol for no reason. Hell yeah. Let's get drunk. Get wasted. Wow, you sobered up fast, Morgan. That's kind of impressive, actually. Okay, if there were a gun that you could shoot things and it would recycle them, that probably would A, be the most overpowered gun in the game, but B, it would be also the best gun in the game. Overpowered or not. It would be one of the most fun guns in the game. Oh yeah, there's probably a Doom mod that lets you throw poop at your enemies, but there's a Doom mod for everything, so it's like, that's not really surprising. Oh man, Fortnite? You mean Fortnite Battle Royale? Oh man, I'm 12, so I love that game. You know what? I played a little bit of Fortnite when I was over at my dad's house, because my little brothers, they really love Fortnite. They are 8 and 6, I think, and they really love Fortnite. And they're really, really good at Fortnite, and I'm really bad at it. I don't understand how they can stay interested in Fortnite. I asked this question a while back as well. I don't understand what children see in Fortnite. Why Fortnite is one of those games that's really popular with kids. Because it's like, there's so much nothing that happens in that game. You spend so long just wandering around looking for someone to shoot at, and then any fight that you have is over in 30 seconds. And if you die, you have to wait a couple of minutes to re-queue with 100 fucking players. And it's like, how can a child who has the attention span of like negative 10 seconds enjoy that? I just don't get it. I guess you're right. The art style and the presentation of Fortnite, like they really do a lot towards it, don't they? What in the fuck? What? How did he know? How did he know? How did he know? How? How, I ask you? Old man yells at modern video games. Well, it's not that. It's like I find Fortnite fun, It's not that I don't understand why the game is fun. I just don't understand why kids are interested in it. Like, that's totally different. It's not a problem with the game. It's a problem with the child's attention span. That's the part that confuses me. But I guess you're right. It's the case of, like, everybody's playing it. So, everybody's favorite YouTube celebrities are playing Fortnite all the damn time. And you know, kids see that and they're like, well, PewDiePie plays it all the time, so I guess I'll play it too. My cool friend Markiplier plays it, so I'm gonna play it. I need more space in my inventory. I need more neuromods to cram into my brain. I really should have upgraded my inventory size again. It's cartoony, violent, and doesn't require deep thought. Well, that's also true, I guess. my cool friend Jacksepticeye, my cool friend Raspberry Pi, my cool friend the Arduino. Get out of here! Why, Mimic? Why? Well, I guess on the bright side, getting hit a lot means that I'm using more food, which means that I get to go back and take the food out of those cabinets. There's also a recycler around here somewhere, but I don't remember where. Oh, I know where there are more neuromods, actually. So that I can upgrade my inventory space again. There are more neuromods over here. Oh, what the fuck? What happened to my momentum? It was just gone. It's over here. Thorstein. Come here, Thorstein. Thorstein, come here. Ow! Thorstein retaliated. I guess if I wanted to trivialize this, I could pick up
I think that's the director of the lab. I have the sense he admired you. Unfortunate.
If I wanted to trivialize this, I could pick up combat focus, which you know, slows down time and makes you do more damage and all that stuff. But it's kind of overpowered. So, like, even on the main playthrough, I have avoided taking it because it's like, it's just so damn good. What the hell is this? How did this get over here? Okay. So what is it? ES and XE? 54 and 99. Okay. Yeah, I think I have enough neuromods now. Yup, I sure do. Hell yeah. I'm gonna cram the whole world's supply of food in my pockets, and then no mimics will be able to become food. I'm playing on PC. That is the platform that I'm playing this wonderful video game on. I really like Prey. This game is so good. Like, I like, hardly ever has there been a game like this where I can say, like, I could play this, like, I could play through this entire game 10 times and play it a completely different way and experience the game a completely different way every time. Like, this game has so many possibilities for the ways to play it. It's really great. What I will say, though, is that combat focus is really good if you like running up to Typhon in slow motion and doing a power slide and shotgunning them into the ceiling. If you like doing that, then combat focus is great. Oh, hello. What did Vortmax say? What did Vortmax ask? I missed it. Oh. Yeah, they show how the Typhon take over people and turn them into... Yeah, yes, they show all that stuff off. But very specifically, we saw how more mimics were created at the very start of the game, but they go a little bit more in depth with it with other kinds of Typhon. No spoilers. I think it was on the most recent stream of the game that we saw that happen. So, if you're looking for it, Vortmax, that's where you can find all that all that fun stuff. I'm sorry I'm burping so much. It's just, oh, God. I'm experiencing the wonderful world of nausea lately.
A lot of station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts requests, prototypes. We should be able to fix your looking glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop.
Well, that didn't knock him over. That's a bummer. I still haven't figured out how to knock a Typhon over. Like, it seems to really just happen completely randomly. Like, I assumed that hitting them in the back, or like hitting them from behind while they're stunned would do it, but nope, that's not the case. It's just weird. Gluey McGlueface sends his regards. Combat focus wrench only. You know what? You probably could do that, and it probably would work too. It probably would work out pretty well. Yeah, that might be what happens when you get a critical hit with the wrench. You're right. It might have something to do with that. Let's do some science. You like doing science? I like doing science. Science is fun. You remember that game, Portal? You know, that game with the portal gun? Portal? Well, this game doesn't have those. But it does have recycle grenades. And recycle grenades are a lot of fun. As is power sliding. That feels like a good way to bonk your chin on a low-hanging metal barrier and break a tooth. Ugh. The concept of, like, chipping or breaking your teeth, just like, oh god. Just the idea of that bothers me. I've never had it happen to me, but like, oh. It just sounds bad. It just sounds so bad. Also, I can't get to that note. Do I have... Of course I have a recycle grenade. I just fucking picked one up. Duh. Yeah, remember that Portal game? The cake isn't real? all those fun memes like, haha, potatoes. Jesus God. That's horrible, H-Fear. Yeah, you know what? I also enjoyed Portal 2. I like the Portal games a lot. The Portal games are like, they're puzzle games, right? But they're like, they are how I wish most puzzle games were, where they have an emphasis on story and characters and stuff. Like, I wish there were more games out there like Portal, but unfortunately it seems having a narrative focus in a puzzle game is kind of a rarity, because that kind of stuff is kind of hard to pull off, you know. Oh yeah, you can get up there. That's a way to get into that area without sealing the hull breach outside. And then you can turn into one of those little box thingies, and you can get through that entrance. You know, I've never played the Myst games. I've never played any of the Myst games. I imagine I wouldn't get very far, because I learned early on in my life, my video game playing life, that I'm not great at open-ended puzzle games, exploration-based puzzle games like Myst, right? I'm oh my, hello. Hey Clive. Big Clive. I'm really bad at that stuff because for the simple reason that I have the memory span of a goldfish. Where the fuck where'd he go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Ow! Why, Clive? Why? But yeah, I have a really bad memory, so I'm really bad at games that require you to keep information in your brain for a long amount of time. I really would have to take notes, like very descriptive notes. Resistance to radiation. Okay. I don't really need that right now, but I'll take it. It'll be useful later. Whoops, that's beer. Okay, well, time to get crunk again, I guess. The most recent game I played where that was a problem that I had was The Witness. The Witness has a lot of really fun, cool puzzle mechanics in it, but I don't think I'll ever be able to complete The Witness because The Witness doesn't really give you any indication of where you have and haven't been. The only, I mean, because it's like an exploration game, right? You're supposed to walk around slowly and see all the art and stuff, but I have this problem of constantly forgetting where I have already gone. And in The Witness, that requires you to walk around the entire island looking at puzzles you've already completed, trying to find the ones that you haven't completed. Therefore, I probably won't ever get very far in that game. Oh, also, my glue gun is probably at a pretty low percent right now. What's my glue gun at? 4%. Cool. Well, we are going to drop my glue gun. We're going to pick up this one. Because that glue gun is quite a bit better. Where the fuck's the glue gun? Why isn't it on my hotbar? Where are you, glue gun? Stop hitting escape. See, Jacobs, why? There it is. Equip it. What the fuck? I guess I could, you're right. Oh, I can just do it from here. That's weird. I wonder why it's not on the hotbar. Huh. It's very strange. God, I just keep on hitting escape. There I go. Always hitting escape. I already have one of these. Don't do the animation again. Here, you can have that. There. Really just scraping the bottom of the barrel for these equipment materials. Hell yeah. It's okay, though. That seems like a bug. Probably. Since weapons degrade, is there any use to upgrading them? Well, they don't break. The weapon doesn't break. It just stays at 0% durability until you repair it. And what that basically means is that it'll jam after every shot, and then you have to unjam it. But they're easy enough to repair.
You can locate him, or what's left of him, with the security roster.
I already know where Calvino is. I'm gonna impress the hell out of January by sequence breaking. Hell yeah. Oh wow, that just exploded on contact. I threw that recycle grenade with the force of 1,000 recycle grenades. Watching other people play puzzle games is excruciating. It can be, yeah. It can be excruciating if the person that's playing the game has, like, it's the kind of thing where it's entirely dependent on the person that's playing. Because, like, sometimes you'll get a streamer or a Let's Player, someone who's really good at logical thinking and, like, the scientific method, but for puzzle video games or whatever. But sometimes you'll get someone who spends a lot of unnecessary time working their way through a puzzle, like going down the garden path about solutions that wouldn't work anyway, shit like that, and then it can become frustrating to watch. The dangers of overthinking are really prevalent when it comes to, like, puzzle games and all that stuff.
Every airlock has a manual seal.
Oh shit. Oh god, here comes that boy.
While engineered as a safety
Oh shit, what up?
It's irrelevant when the enemy is already inside the station. If you do go out there, I wouldn't stray far. The Typhon may have spread to the exterior. And remember, other airlocks you find will have to be opened from the inside first. Last thing, you don't have a propulsion system for your suit yet. You'll need one to maneuver.
You got it, January. My sinister sounding friend January. My cool robot friend January. Get that out of here. Yeah, one throw. Look at that. What a cool dude I am. What a cool dude with a good throwing arm. Oh. I was watching Voidburger play Puzzle Agent and it made me want to drink. Yeah, the stun gun really does trivialize operators, doesn't it? Oh wow. If you throw the recycler grenade with the maximum strength, it like sticks to stuff. I didn't notice that. Oh! Okay, okay. We're good. That was almost really bad. Thank goodness these things get knocked around. Because if they didn't, if they were like rock steady, I would be having issues. But man, this wrench upgrade is really doing me a favor here. Have I mentioned in the past like 5 or 10 minutes that I really enjoy this game? I gotta set a timer. I ought to set a timer on my phone or something to just remind me every now and again to say like, hey, by the way, this game's really great. I still haven't bought the Moon Crash DLC. I'm probably gonna play that once we finish the main game. But I want to do that like, hey, get out of here. I wanted to do that completely blind because that seems like it would be kind of fun. It seems like the DLC, it seems like Moon Crash is the kind of thing where like you would benefit from playing it blind. So I think that's how I want to go into it. People in the chat are talking about. Fuck, where'd he go? People in the chat are talking about Voidburger. You already know my opinion on her. If you don't, you can probably guess. When am I gonna play more Silent Hill games? Silent Hill 2 is on the menu. I do still plan on Let's Playing Silent Hill 2 at some point in the near future. I don't know when. Whenever my schedule gets cleared up, I guess. I recently put the Dark Souls Let's Play on hold because I feel like my playthrough wasn't very interesting. I'm sure people probably enjoyed watching it because, I mean, it's your pal C. Jacobs playing Dark Souls, which is one of my favorite games, and people like hearing me nerd out about it and all that stuff. But I feel like there wasn't really anything to set that playthrough apart and make it unique, so I stopped it. I'm going to go back to the drawing board, and I'm going to route out the game in a more interesting way, and then I'm going to start it over again with a much more interesting to watch playthrough that approaches the game in a way that people don't always approach it. Because I didn't really do much interesting with it. But who knows? Next time I have a free spot, I'll probably end up doing Silent Hill 2. Jetpack get. Hell yeah. Good stuff, man. I am really excited to do Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is a goddamn pain in the fanny to get running on a computer, but I managed to do it, and I haven't recorded any of it yet. But at some point I will, and I don't know, maybe once the Surge finishes. The Evil Within 2 is coming, by the way. At some point, The Evil Within 2 is on the menu. When? But it is coming. I think I just recycled a neuromod. Yeah, I think I did. I think I just recycled a neuromod, or a corpse with a neuromod on it. Oh well. It's okay. Pretty soon I'll be able to craft them. I also just recycled a hell of a lot of mimics, so I really don't mind. I'm okay with recycling a bunch of mimics. I think I got all the blobbies. Well, there were a bunch of mimics up there, but I think there also is a corpse up there that has a neuromod on the body. Yeah, it is a bummer. Oh. It is a bummer that you apparently can't craft spare parts, considering, like, that seems like a pretty logical thing that you'd be able to craft. Just break some shit in your inventory, and there you go. Boom, bam, you got spare parts. But, there's so many of them lying around, you know. I was gonna emulate Silent Hill 2 instead of getting the PC version to run, but emulated Silent Hill 2 has horrible, horrible, horrible problems that the PC version does not have. The PC version has its own problems, but there is a patch to fix them, thankfully. Yeah. Eventually I'll be able to make a neuromod from the mimics I just recycled, so it's all okay. I can't believe I haven't died yet. That's gonna change soon, I'm sure. It's really only a matter of time. It's not a matter of if I die on Nightmare Survival difficulty. It's a matter of when. Money can be used for goods and services. Yeah, the pre-rendered cutscenes in Silent Hill 2, they don't work so well when you emulate it. Hey, I wonder if so over here is the over here is the leak that's in Psychotronics. I wonder if we can patch this up before we have the quest to do that. Oh, I can! Look at that! How about that? So that leak that's in Psychotronics isn't going to be there when we get there. And I'll be able to just go in and get the supplies. That's kind of cool. Anyway, you might notice that I have a new little bar there in the corner, above the thrust meter. That's my oxygen. When I have low suit capacity, my suit will leak oxygen, and then I have to either fix my suit or find an oxygen station to refuel every now and then. Yeah, see, that's the thing. We haven't really run into any of the traumas yet. Like, I got burnt, but I was able to cure that, like, right away. Come here. Manuel Mendez, come here. Yeah. Impact amp. What does that do? Tell me all about the impact amp. Wrench swings have a greater chance to knock back an opponent. Yup, fuck, sure. We're going wrench, I guess. Why not? Look at my teeny tiny shadow. We're just going wrench. You are definitely going to accidentally break your legs a few times. Oh, I'm sure. It's gonna happen. Yup, wrench warrior. That's me. The best part about broken legs are the sound effects. Please look forward to it. No, I don't wanna look forward to it. That doesn't sound like a good time. Like none of that sounds fun. There's Dr. Calvino. Hey, buddy. How's it going, man?
You found him. Not surprising. Well done.
I like that that's basically just Morgan complimenting himself. He's like, man, I'm so cool. It's not surprising that I was able to do that, because I'm just such a cool dude. I'm just so cool and strong and smart and badass that I was able to accomplish that objective, so it's unsurprising. Can't wait for C. Jacobs to get some traumas, also in the game. Well, I already have enough of those. I don't want any more. Thanks. Whoops. Yeah, I already have Repair 1, because you need to have Repair 1 in order to, you need to have Repair 1 in order to upgrade your inventory size. Back in we go. Now that we've found Dr. Calvin. If you close that door by Calvino, isn't that where you can get the Q-beam early? Yes, it is. That door, that breach allows you to access the beam lab or whatever it is, which is where the Q-beam is hanging out. Is the whole survival mode something that got added when Mooncrash released? Officially, yes. Unofficially, it's been in the game since the beginning, but it was disabled. Sarah says, I'm just going to repeat my joke and say I'm looking forward to The Threevil Within. Well, I didn't see it the first time, so you know what? That's a damn good joke. I also look forward to The Threevil Within. I hope they make another Evil Within. Because, like, The Evil Within 2 was a massive leap in the right direction, so I hope it continues. How is Mooncrash? I don't know. I don't own it yet. But we'll get there. Someday we'll get there. I don't know when. I don't know how much longer we have left on the playthrough of Prey that we are currently doing on the stream, but we'll get there. Dr. Calvino's Tumblr, decal.tumblr.com. Who's putting this frayed wire everywhere? Just stuffing people's pockets posthumously full of frayed wires and tubes and lemon peels. Putting lemon peels in the microwave and all that stuff. Yeah, they can't bring back Sebastian. Putting Sebastian back in a third time is just mean. Yeah, a DLC for The Evil Within 2 is what I would have expected, but it doesn't actually seem like they're making any for The Evil Within 2, which is really weird.
The looking glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important you hear the rest of your message. I'll meet you there.
It's very strange, because The Evil Within has some open ends that you definitely could make a DLC on, and it really seemed like they wanted to as well. Like, but of course, it's a little bit late now for that. There's a phantom, but I don't know where he is, so that's great. Oh, I know where he is now. He's over there. And he totally sees me too. Fucking great. Wow, holy crap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's fine. It's all fine. Look at him camping me. Yeah! Eat it! Yeah! I'm really glad they gave the Typhon ragdoll physics because they look so completely ridiculous. They look so stupid. We need the return of handsome cop sidekick buddy. Well, that's what I was talking about. That spoilers for The Evil Within 2, I guess. I don't know. I don't think this counts as spoilers. Joseph is not in The Evil Within 2 because of his ambiguous fate at the end of The Evil Within 1. Those of you that remember the Let's Play may recall very specifically that Joseph is left unaddressed at the end. Like, the last time you see him is him getting carried away by Mobius people. Well, Joseph isn't in The Evil Within 2. Sort of. But they kind of hint that there have been things going on with him in the meantime. So our cool cop buddy friend Joseph is not in The Evil Within 2, I'm sorry. However, there may be Joseph adventures on the horizon. This is fun. It's nice to just chill out. It's nice to do a stream where I don't really have to worry about paying a whole lot of attention to the game. Because I already did a stream where I paid attention to the game and read all the emails and stuff. So now I can just chill out and enjoy my stuffy nose and my puffy eyeballs. Hey, Radazazzle. We fucked up the encounter by making everything afraid of us. Well, that doesn't seem like a fucked up thing. That seems like you did a good thing. There does not seem to be anything fucked up about that. Joseph is a STEM ninja now? Man, that would be great. Oh shit. Right. There's a there's a special phantom over here. I don't know if I can handle this guy right now. I have 8 neuromods. Maybe I can, like... Well, here. We'll just go super ultra badass wrench. Person. Man. Guy. Okay. Here goes nothing. I don't think the stun gun actually works on these guys. But the problem is that, like, they can, like, duplicate themselves. I gotta wait for him to come over here. Oh, God! Hi! Hi there, sir. Oh yeah, one of the most important changes. One of the most important changes in the higher difficulties in Prey is that enemies can see you run around corners. Hi! Oh shit, this turret's gonna be broken now, isn't it? God. Hello there. Things aren't going great for your pal C. Jacobs at the moment. I would go so far as to say things are going quite poorly. Where did this fucking mimic go? Where did it go? What is it being? What is it right now? Ah! I know what it's being. A nuisance. Alright, so there's a problem. That Typhon is still running around over there somewhere. Is he still in here? I don't see him. I don't know where he went. I'm really nervous. Okay, well, I guess we'll just let him be. It's fine. Yup, we got dire mimics already. They are wasting no time introducing the big bad enemy types. En masse. Mimics are weirdly cute when they're not trying to kill you. Yeah, so I mentioned this. This is another reason that I want to get Mooncrash and play it on stream, is because Mooncrash allegedly lets you have a pet-friendly mimic that runs around with you, and you can make it wear a sombrero. So it pretty much sounds like the best DLC for any video game ever made. Now, where were we?
You're not gonna like what I have to say next. You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive, including you. I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism. Alex will try to stop you. He's allergic to failure. Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So it's up to you now. Good luck.
Thanks.
Told you wouldn't like it.
Oh no, I'm a big fan. On this playthrough, I love blowing stuff up. Potentially unnecessarily. Yeah, I also have heard about the Mule Bot. It'll be good stuff. Hey,
Hello,
January.
Morgan. I'm January 2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me. Morgan.
Morgan!
I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. The second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me.
If that's a plot
the
point, don't
self-destruct
spoil
protocol
it.
for Talos 1 is activated
No,
by 2
Vortmax,
arming
it doesn't
teams.
quite work like that.
Your brother has the
Once
first. You have
Hold that thought, January. It doesn't quite work like that, Vortmax. The neuromods are made from Typhons, but once it's made into a neuromod, it's kind of like neutralized unless you alter yourself to be able to use Typhon powers. Like the Typhon material gets turned into neuromods, but the neuromods can't turn back into Typhon. We'll get there though.
Alex destroyed your arming key.
That might not
But
be
you
the
hit a
whole
fabrication
thing
plant
though.
for a new one in
And
deep
who
storage.
knows, maybe before the end of
That's
Prey
where you
we'll
need to go
learn more
next.
about
we
that
can worry
process.
about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This key card will
It's
grant you
okay
access to the
to
main
race
list
against
in all the
Alex
labs.
because I assume that he would not go very fast in a race. So, thank you.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fix the lift from here. There's another route through the psychotronics lab. Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Please be careful. Next topic. You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck, Morgan.
Thanks, January. But yeah, as usual for this game, there is more to it than what we have learned so far on the mainstream for Prey. So I'm going to do us all a favor and not spoil any of that stuff. But there is more to learn about the process through which Typhon become neuromods and
Good morning, Talos.
all that stuff.
All personnel should report to their workstations for the day. If you expect to be absent for any reason, please inform your immediate
Oh,
supervisor.
shit. That guy's like right in my way. Damn it. Go away. He's gonna hear me break this window. No, actually, I don't need to break the window. I have the key card now. I don't like these ether ones, so we're just gonna let that guy be. The ethereal Typhon are fuckfaces. The guys that can split into two. Especially because they only have the one health bar. So if you kill the one that spawns then he can just make another one if he's still alive, which is boners, just big old boners.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is December. My purpose was to help you escape Talos 1. I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions that the Typhon should break containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of his launch key and hid it in the Neuromod division, along with a supply cache. I'll transmit the location to your map. I'll contact you again when you've got the key.
So that's why I think that December is better as Male Morgan, because Male Morgan gives December like this weird voice overlay thing that sounds all like corrupted and screwed up and like weird and ominous. I really like it. I really like the Male Morgan's December better than the female Morgan's, because the female Morgan's doesn't have that voice modulation on it, which just makes it sound like January. Very strange. The weakness of the ethereal phantoms is a shotgun to the face. It's a strangely common weakness. Yeah, I've heard that a shotgun to the face works wonders in many situations. Never shot anyone in the face with a shotgun before. Hopefully that continues. Hopefully that trend continues in my life. But I imagine that you're right. It is probably quite effective. First things first. Wait for it. Wait for it. First things first. I'm going to use some of these weapon upgrade kits I'm carrying around. Because I sure am carrying around a bunch of them. Just, you know. Just leg it and let this shit sort itself out. I mean, that certainly is an option, isn't it? Where in the hell? Oh, it's in, right, it's in here. I'm gonna kill the Mimic in here. The Mimic's already trapped in here, so I'm going to free it from this mortal coil. Look at how ungrateful it is, too. I shouldn't have even tried. Like, you can't make friends with a Mimic. It's just not possible. Mimics are not your friends. What the hell? Okay, that one has the okay. So these mimics apparently are unique mimics that have the power to vibrate through walls. Cool. I didn't expect that. Yeah, exactly. Until Moon Crash, right? Like, a lot of what I've said about how mimics are evil and want to eat your face, Moon Crash has null and voided a lot of that. Nice. Good stuff. Good pitching arm you got on you, Morgan. He's a strong man. Strong-handed guy. Oh, fuck. What the hell is that over there? Hey, look, there's scrap up there. Nope. Nope. Oh, piss. Oh, piss. Damn it. Fuck. If only I had the ability to become a coffee cup. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oopsie whoopsie. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're okay. He seems to have fucked off. Whew. Hooray, we've accomplished our quest to find out that we can't do what we came here to do. You got it. What's this? Oh hey, that's pretty useful. And that one's also really useful. Cool. And hey, now that we have the glue gun, we can take the easy way out of here. We can take the easy way out of this area. Oh. Fuck all that stuff. There's nothing to pick up here anyway. I'm out of here, chumps. See you later. Bye. Sarah says, I want a game like this where a bunch of monsters escape in some facility and your job is to go and make friends with them. That would be fun. How could you, January?
Morgan, that operator was an earlier defective model. Or something worse. Alex, the Typhon, they're all working against you. Trust yourself. Trust the video you made. We need to get the arming keys and destroy Talos 1 before it's too late.
Uh-huh.
Did you find something interesting?
No, I sure didn't.
I understand if you feel uncertain. I'll do everything in my power to help you and keep you safe.
Thanks, January. My cool friend January. Yep, we sure are using the stun gun on non-robotic enemies, because it's really useful. That's why. Yeah, trust me, who is also you. What was I gonna do? Oh, right, we probably should go and get the Neuromod fabrication plan. Although, I don't think I'm gonna be able to take on the Technopath that's in there, so maybe not. Maybe we'll just skip that. Need to do a January-less run of this game. It's a lot more quiet without January around, because December talks a lot less than January. Things get really quiet if you kill January and then also December. I wonder how many people did it. I guess the law of video games, I suppose, is that like no matter how cool or unique or interesting you make your characters in your video game, there will be players who instantly shoot them with a shotgun as soon as they get the opportunity. And I wonder how many people did that with January, expecting that January would be invincible. 'Cause oh yeah, you sure can just blow January away if you feel like it. There's another ether guy here. Do a run where you kill everything. I mean, that's also feasible. You can also do that if you really want to. Where's he going? Is he going down or is he coming back up? What are you doing down there, sir? He's coming back up. Cool. Well, I'm gonna throw an explosive at him. Well, that sure didn't work. Okay. And hey, look, because of my resistances, I can pretty much just stand in the ether for a while and not really even get hurt. Hell yeah! The best laid plans of C. Jacobs never ever go correctly. I think that's how the, I believe that's how the statement goes. The Q-beam is the weakness of everything. The Q-beam just works great in general on anything. I mean, you're right. It really is fart gas. That's what ether damage is. What is ether damage? Like, really? Like, I mean, can you really quantify, like, what... Can you qualify what ether damage is? It's just spiritual energy that radiates from that Typhon. And when you step in it, it just makes your soul shiver. Oh, shit. Alright. Keep on going, shall we?
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What are you after? Someone's helping you. Is it Michaela? Elazar?
No, I'm helping myself. To all your
On
supplies.
your brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Gut. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
Something interesting, an interesting difference between male and female Morgan there is that male Morgan reads the subtitle as is. Male Morgan just says, like, male Morgan says gut as in the subtitle, but female Morgan says guts, which is the correct term. The subtitle is wrong. I don't know, just a weird little difference between them. Do I have hacking level 2? Nope, I sure don't. Great. How many neuromods I got? Exactly enough, like a cool badass. Hell yeah. I planned it this way, all along. Yeah, the Q-beam's not quite a BFG, but it sure is close enough, isn't it? The Q-beam is like if the BFG handled single targets. Let's see. Let's just keep on going, shall we? I am gonna have to fight this surprise phantom in here. Spoilers. Ugh. Look at that Mimic trying to bait me over there. Mimic's like, hey, come over here. Come here. There's definitely not a phantom directly around this corner. Hey there, Crispin Glover. Oh, shit. Yep, I was reloading, so Crispin got a hit in. Thanks. Oh, fuck off! Fuck you, Crispin. What a jerk. Why do video games gotta be like that, man? Why can't they just be fair to poor C. Jacobs? I walked past the weapons locker? Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? That's the whole reason I went in there. And there wasn't even anything good in it. Damn it. Welcome to Nightmare difficulty, everybody. I honestly like this difficulty. I think this difficulty is, like, really, really well balanced. Like, one would expect that Nightmare difficulty in most games would, like, make all of the enemies into annoying bullet sponges and, like, make the player die in one hit. But, like, not so in Prey. Prey is really well balanced for that kind of stuff, as I get covered in goop. Who names their child Crispin? I know. It's a very unfortunate name. This game has such realistically shitty names. It sure does, doesn't it? See you later, suckers! Oh shit. There. Now see you later, suckers. That's the benefit of having played this game before, is you know when all that shit's coming. And hey look, it's a Mimic. But no, Nightmare didn't change.
Apart from neuromods, it's the most important.
I guess I'll explain it in a second.
Use it to scan the Typhon.
Yep. Use it to scan the Typhon.
Want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
Nice. It always feels good to hear January say that. Nightmare doesn't change the positions of items that are static in the game world, but it does change the positions of stuff that is random. Stuff like items that spawn from corpses or in containers and stuff. That stuff is changed significantly, it seems. Yeah. Listen, you can't be mean to the toilet mimic for his choice in hiding spot, okay? It didn't look like he had much say in the matter, rather. It wasn't his choice to be in the toilet.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Oh no! What? Oh! I paused, but my inventory didn't come up fast enough for me to chug a health kit. Oh, alright, I think that's gonna do it for now. I have to go lie down because I'm feeling very ill. Don't ever bleed out of your butt, kids. Don't ever do it. Don't ever get Crohn's disease. It's bad for you. That was pretty fucked up. That was a pretty fucked up way to die. Welcome to Nightmare. All this effort at decontamination, you can see how poorly it worked. Yeah, because the mimics, they don't go through decontamination. They jump into the vents and shit. First death. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Top 10 times C. Jacobs got totally destroyed by Typhon. Also, don't rub your nipples raw. Yeah, don't do that either. But yeah. Okay. I think that's gonna do it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. For this random mellowed out stream. I don't know if I'm gonna update Bloodborne tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna even get out of bed tomorrow. But if I do get out of bed and record commentary, then Bloodborne's gonna update. If not, then I'm sick, and that's why I didn't do it. So, see you later, everybody.